Hey, what's up, James? There we go. Alright, that's much better. Okay. Alright. So the tank's done, clearly, right? Both my tanks done. I need to actually put that in my box here. So I don't mess with them and they're out of the way. Oof, it's a little cold. Grab my other tank. Where the hell did it go? Before I drop all my stuff. Oh, what's up, James? Alright. Think it's good, right? The stream looks good. Ah, man. Bubbles. Okay. Alright. Two tanks done. I need to get my other vehicles done as well. I mean, I might redo those tanks when I reprint them, but for now, I'll be fine. I don't need to do any more testing with these models, so I'll leave them out for now. That actually looks really nice. Well, we'll see. I need to go ahead and remove these models for now as well. All my freshly painted test models. But I was testing it from the spray paint, so so much for needing that now. Oops. Although I did leave these by themselves, because actually this is an official model. I should, not official, but officially printed model. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Okay. I do have a few tanks. I need to get my other repulsor done. And I do need 5 Terminators, so I need to grab them. Which, one of them has to be a Cyclone missile launcher. I might as well grab all my Terminators. I did bring them all home, actually. I need to print the frickin' Cyclone missile launcher. Because I do not have that printed. And I need to go ahead and get the models that I saved for them on them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, 10 Terminators. 5 from each of the Leviathan box. There are the 5 Terminators. Alright. Man, that doesn't like to come off. I need to finish those two guys. Which I need a black for the chaplain's shoulder there. Music sound alright? Not too loud? I hope this hasn't... I don't know if it has enough water or not. Let's see, that might be enough. Alright. I appreciate that. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is supposed to be the best of dubstep and it's sounding terrible. Alright. Right. Oh god, I'm already messy. Okay, so... Terminators and these guys. Man, it's lost its structure, but it's still good. Something I forgot that I gotta do. Okay. I need arm room. There we go. So how was your day, James? Chaos today? No chaos. Just say no to chaos. I'm sorry to say, James, but there was chaos for me today. Unbelievable chaos. Yeah. Normally when I work by myself because they didn't hire anyone, but now I'm actually working with someone. That's new. That's like completely new. That's chaos. It's different. It's not the same old anymore. Finally, some, unintentional chaos, I suppose. Yeah, no kidding. Now, I don't know if I can, watch videos and YouTube and assemble models at work anymore. It's gonna be crazy. I'm sure he might. I don't know. Let's see, where else is black needed? I think that's it. Really. Mm-mm. Okay. I think he has already done a swell. Uh, I meant to go grab my white. Because the white that I'm using for Vallejo doesn't seem to be all that great. That looks terrible. That's probably no good anymore. Let's see. I don't know if the Vallejo white was good, so I don't know what happened. I want to try the Liquitex Basic white. So I'm going to go grab that. It's in a gigantic container as well. Well, that's just a racist remark. We mean, what better choice to play against than Chaos? Lots of fun toys, demon zombies referring to poxworkers, true nightmare horrors, add the heresy, and it's in full. Well, you know what, you're right, because the Imperium, if you're a Xenos, you are not welcome. Does Chaos accept Xenos? Does the Chaos accept Xenos? I'll be right back, too. Oh, I gotta go grab my white. Oh, well, you can hear me trying to navigate through my trash room. Alright, I'm coming back. Kind of got some questions for if there's enough people out there to ask. Man, my desk hasn't looked so somewhat clean. Bam! Chunkers of a white. Actually, I want to put that in a bottle real quick. I'm going to put this thing in a container that's easily accessible. Fish sticks. That's a funny way to call the Tau. Well, the Tau well, it's weird though. The Tau are actually starting to see chaos unopened, and I had this for a while. In one of the books, I think it's the Shadow Sun book, they actually saw maybe a Tau god. But the thing about the Tau god, it looks like almost anything. Shadow Sun saw it, the Plague, the Chaos Plague Lord or Captain saw it. And it was because of the humans. The Umis, as the orcs like to say. Let's try to put a try to put a little bit of that in the thing here. Man, I thought the tower, you know, bovine. I'd much prefer them to be bovine than because they have hooves, for crying out loud. What fish has hooves? You know what I'm saying? I guess maybe in their alien planet fish have hooves and cows have fins. Maybe there's our problem. We you know we didn't realize that their fish has hooves. All right, let's try to pour some of this in this tiny container here, and without spilling it. That's not good. Just farted and that really. There we go. Maybe it's not absorbing like I hope. Okay, that's gonna be tough. Cow. Many others. Many others will say differently, but I am not those others. That is not fitting in there right. Nope. I'll have to do this at a different time. But yeah, that at least I already got some of that white in there. Kind of curious to see how this this white will do, but I'm running out of room for all my. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Well, what about you, James? Which one would you pick? So I was gonna say, I don't think I opened this one up yet. I bought this a long time ago too. Yeah, it's still sealed. But it's Diorama FX Earth texture. And then I have this environmental acrylic weathering effect. I don't think I opened this one up either. Yep, no. So, like, I want to use these so bad. Let me put this down so I can have more. I need space, for crying out loud. And also, look at this one, Snow Tex Deco Art. So it's supposed to be snow texture. They say fish didn't walk on land, and it's General Pete used the Tau Army mainly for the same bluish skin reason. Not much. Well, yeah, skin. What? Then I bought this gigantic Mod Podge, 32 fluid ounces, or 946 milliliters. Anyone know how to make snow out of this? I looked up. I haven't looked up the video yet. I mean, I have actually. That's the reason I bought that. But I don't know what's the best to make with it. Flour, flower, or why not the cow? What's wrong with cow, James? I think you're specious. So this is the basics. Let's see how well this paints. How smooth, or maybe how thick, maybe. Wow, that looks nice. Holy crap, that's really good. I mean, that's the first coating. I need a blank area to really paint this. Here we go. It's perfect. This guy maybe will do the trick. Let's see how well it coats. I mean, that is pretty freaking good. Cut it right there. That's one coat so far. It's not really thin down. Well, if you're saying cows will have realistic hair, then the fish will have scales. How about that then? Her entire body would be scaly. But the thing is, so you can always shave the hair. But I don't know. I don't know if you want to descale your your humanoid fish there. That might kill the fish. Okay. Alright, I need to. I think that one is supposed to be a U for the Ultramarines, and I need to paint the book. I think the gold is done. So essentially, all that's left is just to varnish him. No, there's still some silver that needs to be done, I believe. I gotta look him up real quick. Where are you? Is at? Oops. Come on, click properly. Alright, no, the bleach bone is what's actually needed. And a little bit more gold, I actually didn't realize those were things. You know, scales are hard, right? And it's covering her entire body. I need a dark red. Yeah, this is gonna work. And every time you take a selfie, she's gonna have that fish face. Do you know what I'm talking about, James? I don't know if you know or not. God, dog. scales, obviously all of it, because all fish are covered in scales. And then the fish face for selfies is going to be all the time, of course. What other kind of pictures can fish take other than a, you know, I don't know if you're familiar with the fish thingy. Um, hmm. Gosh darn it. Well, this one did lose its head, so wow, it's kind of hard. Oh, all of it, everything. Have you ever seen a non-scaled fish like missing scales at certain parts? No, of course not. That might be too thick. That might be too thick still. Here we go. I think this will be better. Alright. This will be a much better. I need to redo this thing, man. Good lord, this has been here forever. This right here. This mat. Hopefully I don't mess up this. Mine will have horns, which is perfect. Great. Maybe a little thick, but that's okay. Covered in fur, yeah, that's fine. Ain't nothing too wrong with that, because, you know, she's a heifer after all. Although I will say this, I prefer like the Tao lore to be, you know, they're fish bovines. Hey, what's up, drunk? Fishing for some Tao. I said I prefer Tao to be bovine. And Troy asked if a cow or fish. I was like, man, cow all day. I like milk. Milk does a body good, as they say. Which I don't know if they have that slogan in where Troy lives. It was in America for sure. I mean, this has a hair that's sticking out. That's not good. I catch it in my eyesight sometimes. I need to freaking remove it. There it is. Hopefully I don't ruin the rest of the brush. Come on. Trying to. There we go. Okay. Now. That's kind of the reason why I'm a wee, not a weeaboo, but there we go. Nice, nice and clean. I do need to start painting this red because I need to get this guy over here, his cape painted red so that I can get him on a base. Also, those are not... I got a question for you guys. So I don't want to... You see this? It says transparent mixing white. What the heck is that? What is transparent mixing white? I haven't read it in a long time, but I wonder, has anyone used that? I mean, it's not a modeling color or paint, of course, but I don't know, just in case anyone knows. The real question, if you can pick 140k species to have one night with, what would that be? Species. I'm not sure. Maybe Tau. I mean, there's Eldar, of course. Can't really do it with an orc. Don't know if you want to go Slanesh, because that could be painful. Even though it could be your best and worst night at the same time, apparently. What else? Dark Eldar would be the same, essentially. Dark Eldar and Slanesh are essentially the same. What else? Well, I don't know what you can do with the Votan. They're mostly robots, so I guess that could actually work. It's not too far from reality already. What else? It's almost like you're asking a question from, what do you call it? What's that one game? Mass Effect. Essentially, who did you sleep with? Eldar is good. A human or an Eldar is close enough. I think the rest would be, to be legal reasons, nightmare to divorce case. Well, I don't know. You know, the closer it is related to what you already are, then the more related that the court laws could get. So the further away from it is, then it's questionable at that point. But Tau is pretty close to humanoid as well anyway, so don't know what you're getting at with there, but Tau is pretty close to humanoid. It's a very awkward place to put a seal there. Let's see, are there any more seals? Not really. Let's look at this guy. See if there's any more red seals that I needed to paint. Or actually red coating. Actually, I need to paint the book red. Actually, I thought I was going to paint a different color than red, but do afterwards, though. But it's a bloody book. Oops. Drukar, yeah, Drukar, no, because Drukar and Slanesh are very similar. It'll be one of your best nights, but at the same time it'll be one of your worst nights. So I'd rather not have the best and the worst night. I'd rather have neither if I had to have had both. It's like I'm good. Nah, that's all right. Oh yeah, yeah, could be last too. That is for sure. I mean, it probably won't be your last until, you know, you're bored, until they're bored of you. Yeah, so it won't be your last, it'll be your last, but it won't be your last. Your last might be like after 500, you know, after 500, let's just leave it like that, you know. I hope you like being a bookcase or a chair or something. Okay. Definitely need to get the. Alright, now this guy. Let's see if there's anything red on him. Yep, there are a few reds. Let's see. It's a little bit of a brownish red. Gloves a little bit red, huh? I need a bit of a darker red though. That's gonna be kind of a problem. Let's see if I can't get that mixture of a red and a black. Darken up the red a bit. Or thin it to a glaze, I guess. That way it doesn't stick out that much, and it's already a dark background, so it'll work. we go. Not too bad. It's a bit of a darker red. I'm trying to do the other glove. It's like another hair is coming loose. It's not good. What's up, Francois? What about you, Francois? What about you? What's your choice? Choose an army, Francois, and we'll let you know. Just choose. We all did in this chat. Oh, Jesus, James. Troy asked a risque question. Too late. Troy asked a risque question. Oh, James, sorry. Jesus Christ. Why did I say Troy? Huh? Maybe Troy too. As a matter of fact, almost everyone in the chat did. Man. And there goes it kind of splitting again. Jesus. Exodites. Well, elves on dinosaurs aren't too bad. I mean, I don't know. I've not heard too much lore about them. Well, yeah, I don't like any non-helmeted version. As a matter of fact, the hold on. So here's the chaplain. It has the exact same helmet. So I got, yeah, you can see essentially the exact same helmet. Had the little plume or whatever. And then also, this is Uriel Ventress. He also had a face, but I gave him the exact same helmet, but with the plume going side to side, because he's a captain, I believe. So captains will have the plume from side to side, and everyone else is special will have it left front to back. Is he? Really? Dude, the chaplain lost the strike first ability and gave it the +1 to wound. I don't know, man. I didn't know the story of the adjudicators, and it's kind of weird. I didn't realize this, but they don't have an invul outside of melee. That's kind of crazy. And another helmet I changed here too, just in case. This is the original Leviathan Captain and Terminator armor. He's supposed to look like, well, like that with the sword, but I don't like I already have one sword guy, so I converted one to a power fist and 3D printed the helmet. So he has a Terminator helmet. And I had to do the same thing for the librarian as well. I do not like non-helmeted models. Everyone's getting a face mask. Helmet, should I say, not just a face mask. Oop, too much there. Okay. It is, sadly enough, it really is. One less attack, but you're hitting on strength 8. Power Sword is strength 5. Yeah. But the only reason I'm keeping one as a Power Sword is because maybe one day Power Swords will be a little bit better where they have maybe more attacks, but you still have the same strength. Let's see. Oh, I know this here will be red too. So that's the reason why I kept one as a sword and the other one as a power fist, just in case. Cause with lance, it's pretty nice. You know, strength 5 and +1 to wound. It's not too bad. My Lev Captain also has helmet on. Leviathan Captain. Did you custom make it, or did you pull one from like a Terminator or something? All with your 500 million spare parts. I had to fit done from Metal Death Company for heavy weapons. 6 total found. 598 edition metal. Metals, no weapons between 2. Got retrofit. Yeah. Huh. So kept the giant. I kept Yeah, the sword does look really cool. I did keep the arm as well, although it kind of broke a little bit, but it's fine. I just glue it back together. It's a little bit brighter. Okay. There's no need to gank one from another. Well, technically, you're still ganking from another model. It's just not an active model. As a matter of fact, it's a spare model, or not even a model, really. Yeah, if I had spare Terminator faces, I would have used one for sure. Although the uniqueness of the face does really matter, though. Okay. I hate how that sword looks like crap. I mean, it looks bent. It's like going out this way. But it's kind of interesting. The inside is red. Yeah, freaking, I can't believe that with Death Company. Jesus Christ, just anti. Well, I mean, they do cost a lot though. But it's kind of nice, you know, that you're essentially you can kill infantry and monsters and vehicles no problem with those guys. They're just what do you call it? Yeah, they're just like what do you call it? A universal great model. All right. Man, that has one straight hair that's like longer than the rest, and I hate it. Oops. Nasty Knights. Well, I mean, good lord, if you have your Dark Angels with those guys, those Knights don't stand a chance. Knights are kind of weak in melee. Strangely enough. Land Raider for my Knights. You picked up a Land Raider for your Knights. I'm gonna mount my Knight on my Land Raider. Oh, if you were able to spend one night with one of the races. So what did you pick? I don't know. No, you did. Um, oh, the Exodites. That's right. That's the elf on dinosaurs, right? You can charge them from deep strike for what? That's kind of the reason why I'm running. Reason why I'm running Terminators. Let's see. I'm not familiar with the model, but I know the captain allows you to reroll the charge roll. At least regular captains do. I don't know if you guys have special captains. It's going, you know. Whether it's good or not, I'm not sure. It's looking alright, though. I will say that. I like it. There we go. For sure. Got another 10-1 on their own and one with the captain. Yeah, I don't run that many Terminators because they're just so expensive. So what I end up doing, because I'm looking ways to get into melee. I just realized, I mean, I kind of known this, but what I do is I have a chaplain or adjudicator with assault intercessors, regular assault intercessors. I put them in reserves. No, it's not homemade at all. I bought it on Amazon. It's like the cool thing is you have this little tiny thing here. So you can have, you can put water here. And you have this little plate to kind of rub your little, what you call it, your paintbrush on. I don't have, I already have a big one here. So anyways, I have either a chaplain or adjudicator run with 10 assault intercessors in reserves. They pop in within 9 inches of a unit. I'm going to charge a unit that's what do you call it? That's within an objective, because assault intercessors have full rerolls to wound against an enemy unit on an objective, or they at least have rerolls once to wound. Hold on, let me look it up. So I'll send you two ones that I have, but I don't use this other one. So here's the first one. This is not the one that you're looking for, and this is the other one. There you go. They're not associated links or anything like that. So, um, let's see. Ultramarines and Knights, I'm all fun for now. Oh yeah, hell yeah, man, dude. Look, if it's fun, I'm all for it. That's why I run Gilliman. He's not competitive, but I freaking like the model, so I run him and I try to make him competitive. So, anyways, but with the apothecary, he gets +1 to wound to models that he's leading. So they're charging strength 4, AP 1, damage 1 weapons. Get full reroll the wounds. You get +1 to wound. So that's really really good. And then you oath the target, so you get full rerolls to hit and to wound as long as they're on an objective. So, but I was thinking about putting him with a chaplain because in the assault phase, you can give them honor to chapter, I believe, which will give them lance and also plus lance and additional pip of AP. So your assault intercessors is charging in at strength 4 +1 to wound, normally AP 1 but AP 2, and if they're your O target, full rerolls to hit and to wound. So the chaplain, you don't get the +2 to wounds because it already gives you lance, or +1 to wound with the chaplain, which I don't think you can stack. But at least with him, you always have fight first, which is really nice. And plus, he has I put him with VM the Honored or whatever, which on normal faces gives him +1 to strength and +1 to attack, and it makes his sword strength 8, essentially a power fist, with 6 attacks, I believe. And then on assault phase, he's strength 9. Alright, here, let me tell this story. So one of my opponents had the lion come up to my back line. I charged with Gilliman. I charged with the Blade Guard veteran with the Judicator into him as well. Cause dude, fight first is crazy. So he ended up doing I think it was a sweep attack on my Blade Guard veterans. He wiped out all but 1 Judicator and I think 2 Blade Guards. And I attacked with Gilliman. I got him down to like 6 wounds, I believe, 6 or 4 wounds, and then he came in with a strength 9 lance, so he's wounding the lion on 3s because of VM the Honored, which I wasn't in the assault phase at that time. So he was strength 9. No, I was in assault phase. That's the only reason why he got it. That's the only reason why I got strength 9. Because it's normally strength 7 +2 while you're in assault. So he was strength 9 +1 to wound because of lance. AP 3, devastating wounds. And he ended up killing the lion. But yeah, he killed the lion, and then after that got shot by a Vindicator and wiped him and the squad out. It's like, man, he just killed the lion and then he ended up blowing up. Because I didn't realize he didn't have an invul outside of combat. It just says he has a 4-up invul, but I didn't realize you could expand the invul part to say that he only has it in close quarters. Which is not, I would still pick him, you know. It's just that I have to be careful when it's out and about. Um, Alright. But yeah, so this guy killed a lion and then died. Got blown up by a Vindicator. Gilliman survived. But yeah, man, I'm jealous of that fight first ability. I know Gilliman's not going to ever have it, but you know, it'd be nice. I could just charge Gilliman up the front, knowing that he'll just essentially wipe out anything that he gets in contact with. Unless, you know, I pulled off what I pulled off against the lion. What else? I think the helmets are going to be red. Drop pod has OC. How much are drop pods? Do you actually have the drop pod models? I've only seen one, I believe. Said, wow, that's not too bad. What are the special rules in that? I have to think. How many actual drop pod models do you have? Are you running any? Hey, what's up, Paint? You gonna say hi to Tiki for me too, man? Be the middleman and be our messenger boy. I came to the stream late, but I didn't say anything, so I have the stream playing on the background. I'm already past the hour. The only reason why I stream for an hour is because like I have work in a few hours and it's my bedtime. Um, but my schedule may be changing where I can kind of stream just a little bit longer. Um, so normally I stream from around 4 or 4:30 the start time, and at least I stream for an hour. Try to stream for an hour because I want to get. I use that time to paint my models, of course, and it's helped me paint a lot of models actually. Um, Maybe 15 more minutes max because I got work and I gotta I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get some Z's, man. Um, let's see. Grolo Grolvo, do you have the Discord? If you want to join, it's free, of course. But it's just like people out there posting their pictures and stuff, like especially my Gilliman that I have, and it's just for people to share their ideas and whatnot. Let's see. I'll post it on Discord. I'll post it on here. Oops. Why does it do that? Invite people. Let's see. 6 hours. Alright, that's the Discord server, so the things are kind of self-explanatory. Alright. So I think the plumes are going to be red. Actually, nope, the other guy's already white. Okay. Don't know what else to paint here. Oh yeah. It is done next. Incursors with Phobos Libby. Incursors. 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 Oh, are they any good? Ah, nice, man. I mean, what did you order? The small one or the big one? Curses of Phobos Liberty Scouts. Okay. Like, I have the big one for when I have room, but I don't have room. Hey, what's up, Randall? But, so I use the small one. It's nice enough, you know. It's plenty of, no, I say plenty of room, but, you know, with my limited room, it's plenty of room for it. Hmm. I forgot these things are also these guys. Uh, hmm. Ah, yeah, that's same thing with me too. I thought this would be portable as well. You know, you can take it with you since it's so small. I'm still really tired. When has anyone ever gotten up and say, you know what, I feel exactly refreshed. Today is the day I will conquer the world because I woke up and not tired. There's never been a day like that. I do, but it's only one out of 100 times I wake up. Y'all are lying. Liars. Ooh, my two Deathwatch dreads. Oh man, it's the old Deathwatch dreads too. Oops, there might be more. Good lord. Well, are the what are you gonna do with those guys now? Whoever posted a dreadnought on Discord there, considering that Deathwatch is no more. What else do you collect aside from 40k? So I do Infinity. I don't know if you know about that, but you know, tabletop was it Play on Tabletop? Actually, I think their first Infinity game, which is going to be the new N5. Hold on. Uh, so, I can't see the OBS. So this is an official Infinity model. This is what's a considered to be a tag or tactical armor gear, I think, for my faction specifically, O12 or yeah, O12. And so this is my tag, the big official model. I just sold the Salamar one last night. Are you trying to get rid of like Legends model now? So this is a regular human next to a tag in O12. Alright, there we go. So I'm going to be painting this models up pretty soon because 5th edition for them is starting up pretty soon. As soon as I'm done with my Ultramarines, what I just need done, then I'll move on to this because I need to paint these guys up. I'll also do Marvel Crisis Protocol, MCP. Oh yeah, let's see what this guy looks like. So I painted the color that I want them to be. It looks pretty good. There's more coloring to be done, but that's going to be the primary color. It's that blue. On a model that I don't really care about because it's a robot. Hey man, good way to make money. Um, so, so I do MCP, Underworlds. I have my fantasy um, Beastmen and Bretonians, although I think I don't know what I did with my Beastmen. Honest, I mean my Bretonians. I don't know whether they're not assembled or where they're at, but I have my Beastmen, and then of course I have Tau and Ultramarines. So that's what I collect. That's what I do. It's what I do. What about you? Collect something other than 40k. Oh, what? I don't waste money in games no one plays. Dude, maybe in your place, Francois, only people play 40k, but luckily enough over here. Oh, I do have Kill Team too. I have my Beastman and Kill Team. Like the only live Beastman left. I play X-Wing until they made 2.0. What happened with 2.0? And so many good releases. Um, well, I don't know like what's surviving the new Kill Team. Like, what's legit and not and whatnot. But I play Beastman and Kill Team. I don't know if they're good or not. I haven't really played them honestly. I got them and then people stopped playing them where I lived. So it's like, well, at least I got the Beastman, I guess. It's the only Beastman left in frickin' the Warhammer universe. Well, I guess there is still the Underworld's version of Beastman. Once it became out, they made you rebuy all your cards for pilots. Wow. Well, I mean, I could kind of get like the cards, like it's kind of like codexes for 40k and the rulebook. And so, is it just the cards? I mean, I'd say that makes sense. As long as you don't have to rebuy your models, like all your models got legend, that's something. Like what GW's doing, kinda. What? For cards? Oh, how does cards cost $400? You have to like rebuy the models to get the cards or something? Yeah, for cards. And is that for like just one army, or is that all the armies? Which is I don't know how many armies they have in that two Rebellion and the Empire. 50k points at Dark Angels. You think X-Wing collection is only a handful of shit? Well, like how much is it like how do you get cards? Like is it like a codex you can buy individually, or is it something that you have to buy like you have to buy the model to get the card? Is that the only way to get the cards? You know? Normally the cards come with the ships, but the time they came out, they released card sets. But I would need multiple sets for the ships. Wait. So you need one card per ship? Is that how that works? Why don't you just go to a photocopier and just copy that, you know? Or, like I bought me a nice color toner printer, and I have cardstock. Kind of like cardstock, I guess. It's probably as thick as cardstock, I'm not sure. But that way I can print my own stuff. Feds on Discord, The thing is, though, you don't have to install a software. You can run it off the website. and okay. All right. Gonna have to do a couple of coats of this bone color. All right, it's looking pretty good. He does have a Facebook though. Okay. Okay. Don't know what I need to do bone. I do know now. These things. Yeah, if you go to my Discord, go look at the images. You can see some images of people's models. Someone, well, I guess you and the other asshole posted pictures in the general. He clearly didn't know what he was doing. And also, I guess the ideas and gameplay can be kind of images too, but I like to keep images as images that you want to show off. I think that's all the bleach bone on this guy. Okay. So anyways, I'm actually going to call it here. I've been streaming for an hour and about almost 30 minutes now. I do need to get to go to sleep because work requires it. And hopefully when my time schedule has changed at work, maybe I can stream for a little bit longer. Maybe an hour longer, perhaps. On another note, I'm having a game tomorrow and soon Doomsday Arc build. Ooh, hey, take pictures again, man, and post them. Definitely want to see that. Although, kind of, if you can't explain the turns and whatnot that's happening. I will say, I'm looking at your previous game right now real quick, and there's so much in the open. What's home return piece? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Y'all have the right amount. That's kind of weird. Is all that's, well, forward. Oops. But yeah, be sure to take pictures and post them up, man. Alright, anyways, I try to stream around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and try to stream for at least an hour and try to paint my models. I'm painting essentially my essentials that I need for my Ultramarines for now, and and hopefully after these, I'm going to paint my Infinity models, because that's another game that I play. And then after Infinity models, which is only going to be, I think maybe about 15 models, maybe a bit more. Then I'm going to switch over to my Tau, then my MCP, and then maybe Underworlds. So anyways, if you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, this down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.